Hey, so it's Friday. Every Friday I do a video where I follow a recipe off the box of a product that I find in the grocery store. However, I've realized I have two other recipe videos that I filmed a while back that I have not shared, and I really want to share them. So I'm going to share those recipes. I'm going to share one of them today. One of them is, remember when I got that tasty one-top cooktop and I was like, I want to start using this more often. I followed the Tasty app for a, what was it, like a pot roast, or it was this recipe that went totally wrong. Just a lot of mistakes happening with that one. And then the second one was my calendar recipes. Every month I'm supposed to be trying a recipe on the calendar of, we're supposed to be cooking with love every month. So I filmed my April recipes and then they never saw the light of day. Well, it's about time they saw the light of day. So which one do you want to watch today? The calendar recipe or the cooking recipe gone wrong? I'm gonna take a poll on Instagram because I haven't finished editing either of them and they both need to be done. So I'll take a poll on Instagram and whatever they decide is what you're going to watch right now. Hey, it's snowing outside and we're all snowed in, so I thought today would be a great time to do round 2 of my one-top cooktop, that tasty, you remember? We tested that out before and I really liked it. We made quinoa with it. Well, today we're gonna make raised brisket with it. I don't know if I've even ever had brisket before, let alone cooked it. So today's gonna be a real test.
Okay, James.
Kind on. Stop.
What?
Can you stop? So I'm all ready to go and just realized that I was like, well, I'll just glance through these. I have all of my ingredients and everything. That's really all I looked at. So I looked through the directions. Oh, at some point in this recipe, we're going to simmer the brisket for 2.5 hours. It's 7 o'clock. Word to the wise, maybe you should check that out before you begin. Yes, we're eating at 10 tonight. Okay, it's showing me everything I need.
No, you just
check.
went like savage. You said you're gonna
To start cooking, place a large pot on the surface and plug the thermometer into your one-top. Here's the thermometer. Press power button on one-top to start cooking. Don't mind if I do. I'm alarmed because I still have 65 minutes to go on this thing, but look inside. I just opened it to stir it. There's no liquid left. It's like cold burning the bottom of my pan. Yeah, that can't be good. Doesn't feel right. But why? But why? Remove the brisket and vegetables, straining the cooking juices and discard the solids. There are no cooking juices. Serve the sauce with the brisket. There is no sauce. Okay, I'm actually gonna put in some chicken broth just because it smells like it's burning. I know that's shocking, but I'm gonna take this piece out. And I'm just gonna do that. And now I'm just gonna let it simmer, but I'm not gonna shut it all the way. Okay, this is not working out for me. Already burned off. It's only been 15 minutes. Can I turn it down? Cannot turn it down. Because it's all self-managed. So it's supposed to stay exactly, everything is supposed to work out perfectly. Why isn't it? All right, the chicken broth is all dried off. So now I'm gonna pour in more red wine. So there's still another 40 minutes left. I added a can of broth, chicken broth, and then I added another small bottle of wine just to keep liquid in there. It keeps burning off. I cannot control the temperature of this thing. And then I noticed even the next step is like drain the liquid or add the other vegetables, but I'm unable to skip ahead to the next step. I can't be like, okay, I can't cook this for another 40 minutes. There's no way. It's overheating, or it's burning, it's all dried up. I can't skip to the next step where you add the vegetables. I have to wait. I can't turn it down without turning it completely off. And then if I turn it completely off and plug it back in, I have to start from step one. I can't, on the app, I can't skip to the next step. That's a flaw. That's what happened to our tomato juices. Here's the other messed up part. It's gonna tell us, because I've looked at the written directions, it's going to tell us to add the carrots and celery into this and then let them simmer for another hour. I'm just gonna put them in now. We're just gonna skip some steps here. This is not appetizing. Turn this off because every single thing I'm putting in here is just burning to a crisp and I can't regulate the machine. So let's just slice this up and see what we got. My husband has been waiting for dinner for 2.5 hours. Honey, dinner's ready.
Is it burnt?
What do you mean, is it burnt?
Yes.
Why would you think that? What would ever give you that?
The burntness on the carrot or whatever that is, squash. Oh no.
Is it good?
Yeah, I like charcoal.
Well, I hope you do, honey, because I've been simmering it for 2.5 hours. This is why we can't just call it a night and order pizza. So it's the next day. I'm actually using the One Top Cooktop from Tasty to make totally different, like my own recipe. And it is redeeming itself, and it's reminding me that I could have turned off the whole thing. I could have stopped it, like unplugged the whole thing and then restarted it using the manual mode. And then I could have controlled the temperature. Duh. So I don't entirely regret it, but I think that yesterday's recipe was a disaster. Like, that app and that One Top did not communicate for the brisket at all. It didn't work. That's the app's fault. But I still like it. I still don't regret it. I just, now I know when I use it with the app that I can turn it off and regulate the temperature myself if I need to. So there's that.